Hello and welcome to this Talk Pants workshop. This workshop is for parents and carers. My name is Hayley Garner and I'm the local campaigns manager for London and the South East, and I'll hand you over to my colleague Reese.
Hi, my name is Reese Bevan. I'm the local campaigns officer for Wales. Thank you, Hayley.
Thanks, Reese. So this session is for parents and those with caring responsibilities for children, and it's designed to be inclusive of all family structures, including foster carers, guardians, aunties, uncles, and grandparents. So an overview of the session will be the aim of Talk Pants. What is Talk Pants? Supporting you to talk pants with your children, next steps, and questions. So before we start, we need to be very clear that there will be references to child abuse. So if you do need to step away, please do so. We recommend taking some time after the session to do something nice and process all this information. If you are concerned about a child, please call the helpline number 0808 800 5000. You can email us on the helpline help@nspcc.org.uk, or you can visit the NSPCC and Childline websites for more information and guidance. So, the Talk Pants campaign. The Talk Pants campaign supports parents and carers of children aged 3 to 11 to have simple and age-appropriate conversations that can help keep children safe from sexual abuse. We know that simple conversations can make a big difference, and that's what Talk Pants is all about. Those with caring responsibilities for children can be grandparents, foster parents, aunties, uncles, etc. Of course, we need to be clear that no parent ever wants to think that their child will be affected by sexual abuse, but that's exactly why it is vital that you have this conversation. We also understand that talking about this topic might feel difficult, but it doesn't have to be. Talk Pants has been created specifically with the help of parents and professionals to make sure these conversations are easy and appropriate for children as young as 3. Talking Pants is about using simple, child-friendly language to give your child the confidence and knowledge to understand what is and what isn't okay. We do this by using 5 pants rules with the help of our friendly character, Pantosaurus. Recent research on disclosure shows that being prompted or asked either directly or indirectly is one of the most important factors in enabling children to tell someone about abuse. We also know that prevention programmes are more effective when both teachers and parents are involved, and parents play such a key role in protecting children from potential harm. So, what is Talk Pants? Talk Pants has 5 rules to help keep children safe from sexual abuse using age-appropriate and child-friendly language. It's there to help you have a simple conversation about keeping your child safe from P to S. Each letter simply provides a valuable message that can help children understand that their body belongs to them, and they should tell someone they trust if anything makes them feel upset or worried. You've probably already talked to them about these things like crossing the road safely, so having this conversation can feel just as natural and just as easy. So, P, privates are private. Be clear with your child that your underwear or swimwear covers up your private parts and what private means. Explain to your child that no one should ever ask or see or touch their private parts or ask them to look or touch at anyone else's. Sometimes doctors, nurses, or safe trusted family members might have to touch a child underneath their underwear. But explain that this is okay, but those people should always explain why and should always ask them if it's okay first. It's also good practice to use the correct names for their body parts if you're comfortable doing so. Research does show that anatomically correct body part names can help keep children safe from abuse. A, always remember your body belongs to you. Let your child know that their body belongs to them and doesn't belong to anybody else. No one has the right to make them do anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. If someone does make them feel uncomfortable or ask them to do something they're not comfortable with, it will never be their fault. And even if that person has made them feel uncomfortable, has told them that it is their fault. If someone asks to see or tries to touch them underneath their underwear, they should try to say no and tell a safe, trusted adult. This might be a family member, teacher, support worker, or a doctor. N, no means no. Make sure your child understands that they have the right to say no to unwanted touch, even to a family member or someone they know or love. They are in control of their body, and no one should ever make them do things that make them feel uncomfortable. These messages are trying to move away from an older style of parenting where children simply did as they were told by an adult without question, even if they felt uncomfortable. It is very important to note that a child is never responsible for keeping themselves safe from abuse. These rules are simply tools that can help to keep them safe. T, talk about secrets that upset you. Explain the difference between a good and a bad secret. Bad secrets can make you feel sad, worried, or frightened, whereas good secrets can be things like surprise parties or presents, or other things that would make you feel excited. But all secrets should always be shared in the end. We do appreciate that some families never use secrets as a phrase, and that is good, that is positive, but we must recognise that often children do discuss having secrets, and it's good to make sure that they know the difference between good and bad secrets if they do use this term. Explain to a child that they should always talk about stuff that would make them worried, including secrets, and that sharing it shouldn't get anybody into trouble, even if someone has told them that it will. If something has happened to make them feel uncomfortable, it is never their fault. Explain very clearly to your child that children are never to blame for other people making them feel uncomfortable. And S, speak up, someone can help. Let children know that they can talk to an adult that they trust if they ever feel sad, anxious, or frightened. Reassure them that whatever the problem, it's not their fault and they will never get into trouble for speaking out. Remember that this does not have to be a family member. It can be someone like a teacher or a friend's parent, for example, anyone who is their safe, trusted adult. So, 10 years of Talking Pants. Since we launched Talk Pants in 2013, parents have had over 6 million conversations with their children about sexual abuse. Over 1.4 million parents had conversations with their child about Talk Pants last year in 2023. And we've launched free resources for primary school and early year settings that are available on our website for free. We want every parent and carer to be able to talk pants with their child. So we've produced a range of leaflets and resources to help those with additional needs. We have free resources for deaf children, families with learning disabilities, and children with autism. In 2022, we worked with the Makaton charity to develop free national resources to help children with special educational needs to learn, understand, and communicate about sexual abuse. So, why talk pants? Unfortunately, 1 in 3 children sexually abused by an adult did not tell anyone else at the time. So parents and carers help play a really important role in keeping children safe from sexual abuse by talking to them. 90% of sexually abused children were abused by someone they know. So parents, carers, and those working with children have a really important role in helping to facilitate discussions. We also know that children with complex needs and disabilities can be more vulnerable to abuse and potentially are over 3 times more likely to be abused than a non-disabled child. That's why having Talk Pants conversations is important at home, in schools, and in communities. So here is our Talk Pants programme being delivered in different primary and SEND schools across the UK. We've also been to various different community events with Pantosaurus, and we have engaged in things like colouring competitions and dancing competitions, any way to get children active and talking about pants in their communities. We're now going to share with you a video from one of our schools in Haringey, where we'd previously done a Talk Pants campaign and had a Talk Pants week, where Talk Pants messaging was embedded into schools and communities with both parents and professionals.
Today, our Year 3 and our reception classes are having assembly and having some lessons about the NSPCC's Talk Pants campaign.
Good morning, everybody! Good morning, everyone! It's very nice to be here this morning. We're learning all about Pantosaurus.
The aim of today is to have simple, child-friendly sessions to help our children keep safe from sexual abuse.
What does the A stand for?
Always remember your body belongs to you.
Our teachers will be running the sessions today. We had Lily come in from the NSPCC and she did a facilitation session for our teachers. They're really excited about getting this work done with the children.
Your private parts belong only to you. If someone tries to see them, tell them no. If someone tries to see them, tell them no. Amazing! Well done. It's really important these conversations happen in a school environment because you just don't know what happens at home or in the outside world. So it's really important that there are trusted, safe adults in school they can trust. We have been making pants, colourful pants, stripy pants. Also, we've been dressing dolls and teddy bears. So what are you going to put on your dolly first?
I'm going to put on this.
On the pants? Why do we put pants on your teddy bear?
To cover your private part.
They do cover up our private parts. Private parts belong to
Yourself.
yourself, that's right. You've done amazing listening.
What does this pants rule mean? Always remember your body belongs to you. Have a quick chat with your partner. What does that mean? We've been revisiting the pants rules, looking specifically at safe and unsafe touch. It gives us the ability to talk about sexual abuse in an age-appropriate way. So there are lots of different types of touch. So there are care touches, consoling someone that might be upset. Hurtful touch, if we're in the playground, sometimes we get hurt. And then if someone touches another person's private parts, their penis or their vulva, that is not okay. That's inappropriate because we know privates are private.
We've been learning about personal space. If somebody touched me, I would just tell them to stop touching me. If they don't listen to you, you have to tell the teacher.
1 in 20 children have been sexually abused and everyone needs to be aware of what to do and what to say.
Class, class, class! Sadly, it is the end of the day. It's almost time to go home now.
It's been a great day today. The children get to take home a Pants Parent Guide, which is really great because they then can share this with their parents and their family, and it spreads the message.
Hi, how is your day? What's this? That's a slide bit. Oh, that sounds exciting. We'll look at that when we get home.
I would recommend the Talk Pants campaign because it's really easy to use, it's really age appropriate, and it's enormous fun.
Now I'll now pass over to my colleague Reese.
Thank you, Hayley. Hello, everyone. So, talking about supporting you to talk pants. So we have translated guides available, a guide for parents, carers and children with a disability, a guide for parents and carers of children with autism, Makaton resources, a British Sign Language video, a guide for foster carers, and a Recite Me accessibility tool bar on the NSPCC website. So this can help with translating the website and reading the material to you guys. We would really recommend you checking out the page and exploring the different supports available and the accessibility function if it's needed. So Talk Pants with Makaton. So the Makaton language program is a system of symbols, signs and speech to support communication. Some children who are pre-verbal will use Makaton to support their developing speech and may stop needing it as they grow up. For others, they might continue using it throughout their lives. We worked in partnership with the experts at the Makaton charity to create a set of resources to enable children who rely on Makaton to be able to learn about the pants rules. This included simplifying the language used in the 5 rules and creating 4 resources. These were 6 short films, a children's booklet, a parent's guide, and printable prompt card pack. All Talk Pants with Makaton resources are free to use and can be found on the NSPCC website. So here we have Pants Pants Pantosaurus, which is a catchy song created as an aid to help relay the Talk Pants message and to help make talking pants more fun and even easier. The video has been viewed more than 3.7 million times by families, and children and families can dance and sing along to the catchy song whilst learning the pants message. Let's take a look.
This is Pantosaurus. He's going to help us with our song about pants.
Pants, pants, Pantosaurus. Pants, pants, Pantosaurus. Pants, pants, Pantosaurus. Pants, pants.
What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no.
Pants, pants, Pantosaurus, pants, pants.
Pantosaurus likes to wear his pants. He wears them all day long. They cover up his private parts, and that's what makes him strong. If someone asks to see or tries to touch him underneath them, he tells them no, then tells someone he trusts and likes to speak to. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. If someone asks to see or tries to touch under your pants and says to keep it secret, then you must tell them no. Then go and find someone you trust and tell them straight away. They'll say, well done for speaking out and make everything okay. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. Sing along, everybody! What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. If someone asks to see, just tell them no.
Wonderful. So, Pantosaurus and the Power of Pants. So we partnered with Penguin to create Pantosaurus and the Power of Pants, which is an original children's book by Rebecca Gerlins and Fiona Galloway, written exclusively for the NSPCC. Pantosaurus and the Power of Pants is a story using the friendly Pantosaurus character to share messages in a fun, relaxed way, which you can keep using again and again at story time or bedtime. It features charming illustrations throughout. It's bright and playful and is perfect for reading with younger children. Not only will they love the Pantosaurus dinosaur and his awesome story, it can also spark conversations to help keep your child safe. You can buy the book at the NSPCC shop on the NSPCC website or in your nearest Matalan. It can also be found in some libraries, but also it is available on YouTube, so you do not have to buy, you can just watch it. And we have Natalie Dormer reading Pantosaurus and the Power of the Books on the NSPCC YouTube channel, as you can see on the screen. Talking pants at home. So we know starting these conversations can be difficult. So here is some support on how to talk pants at home. Regular conversations, little and often. So having a few bite-sized conversations over a period of time, it gives your child time to process what you've discussed and stops the whole thing from sounding like a lecture. So during this time, you can explore the pants rules together. You can ask your child questions about the pants rules. You can use the Talk Pants resources on our website to open up the conversations. And it's important at this time that you listen actively. So finding the right moment. So every family is different. When and where you have these conversations may depend on your child's age or how grown up they are. It's all about whatever feels natural for you and them. Looking for good times to start the conversations. So here are a few examples the parents have told us worked for them. So when you're running your child's bath or helping them with things like getting dressed, journeys are a great time to talk. So whether it's on the way home from school or in a car or a weekend walk to the shops, you'll feel more at ease as you stroll and chat together. Going swimming is a great time to talk about the idea of what's covered by your pants or your swimwear is private. If the child has had a lesson about personal relationships or talk pants at school, you can ask them what they remember when they get home. Singing along to our song with the help of our friendly dinosaur Pantosaurus can help create the right moments. Or if their favourite TV programme is handling a sensitive storyline, encourage them to talk about anything that upsets them. So here are some examples of some parents and carers and how they've been talking pants at home. Also available are colouring sheets, the Talk Pants game and the NSPCC shop where the Talk Pants resources are available to purchase.
What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up your private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no.
Pants, pants, Pantosaurus, pants, pants, Pantosaurus.
If anyone else asked you to see what's behind your pants, what would you say?
No.
Oh yeah, Unicorn loves cuddles.
Yeah.
Who do your private parts belong to? Just to you, don't they?
Yeah,
Who do
you
your
are.
private parts belong to, Fred?
If someone asks to see, just tell them no.
So additional support. So on the NSPCC website, which is nspcc.org.uk, if you search Talk Pants, you'll find more support for Talking Pants. If you search support for parents, you'll find a section of the website where there is more support for parents on a variety of topics. You will find tips and advice on topics such as mental health, early years development, and tackling difficult family issues. And the Childline website has support for children on different topics such as exam stress, friendships, and relationships. And we'll be sharing these websites in a follow-up resource. So here's additional support. So if you're concerned or worried about a child or need any further support, you can call the NSPCC helpline on 0808 800 5000, or you can email help@nspcc.org.uk. If your child or a child you know is worried and would like further support themselves, they can call Childline, which is 0800 1111, or they can visit the Childline website and look at the Childline message board. So if you have any questions at all, we have a web page that might answer some of those more common questions from parents or carers, which is on the NSPCC website. If you scan the QR code on the screen now, you can explore this further. And so the next step, so you can explore and download the Talk Pants resources. You can start Talking Pants with your child or children. You can check if your child or children's school is Talking Pants and see if they know what that's about. You can keep learning about the ways you can keep children safe by using our website. So there we have some other campaigns you can check out as well. We've got Look, Say, Sing, Play for 0 to 2-year-olds on attachment and brain developments. Speak Out, Stay Safe is a programme available in primary schools for children on how to keep themselves safe. And Listen Up, Speak Up is all about equipping general public with the knowledge they can keep children safe. So thank you for listening. We really appreciate you attending this workshop and helping to keep children safe. Please use the QR code to start exploring our website.